Hello? Alright, let's see. I should be here now. Hello everybody, welcome to our match. Hi Joe! Hey! Welcome, it's nice to meet you guys. I, of course, am FC. I will be your caster today. It's nice to see you lovely people again. You have another wicked showdown for you tonight. This is the last week of IGL, so these teams are going to be scrambling for their final results. They want to get the best seeding they can, and for some teams, they want to just make it into that top 16. That's what matters. 16 teams, and 16 teams only will be making it to that final playoff bracket. Anyone outside of that will be booted from competing. So making it into that top 16 and then making it into a preferable seeding is necessary for a lot of these teams. Not just to get easier matchups to start off, but also just for the mentality. If you come in undefeated, you feel unstoppable. Yeah, that recently happened today. My 2's team just ended their season undefeated. I feel like the king of the world, in all honesty. So it's great. It's a great feeling to win every single match, and to really get the best seeding you can possible. As you can see, we are stacked tonight here. Radiance Aqua will be representing the blue side, while on the orange side we'll have Worm Gaming. Aqua coming in with a 1-4 record currently in the standings. They are placed 17th. So they are just outside of that top 16. This match really matters to them. A win here can really help them when it comes to getting a better matchup, because there's a few teams in front of them. I can count all the way up to the 11th place team is a team that are all passable for Aqua. So it's gonna be a real bout here. Aqua definitely wants to get a win here. If they lose, that the fate is in everybody else above them doing worse than them. And on the other side, Worm Gaming having a 5-0 record. They are one of 2 teams with a 5-0 record in this division, with the other team being Radiance Lime, another Radiance team in the same division. Both teams having a very successful season. And so Worm Gaming, if they're going to want to win here to really put the pressure on Lime. They want to try to get the best spot they can. Currently both teams are sharing the same differential with 75% each. 15 games won, 5 games lost. Worm Gaming and Radiance Lime, this is the last week for them to really try to make a statement to each other, going into that playoffs, saying, "Hey, I am a tough team. You need to respect me." So obviously, Worm wanted to send a statement here to one of Lime's pro teams here in Aqua. Gonna be a high class bout. It should be fun every step of the way. Now, chat. Hello, Mirf. I noticed you chatting there. How you doing? I know. It's nice to see you. Obviously, chat is not being represented here just out of safety. The Twitch chat will not be on this casting, but it is nice to see you. I'm sure this match means a lot to you, as it should to any of these players. Every match matters in IGL. One loss will plummet you, and one win can really rise you in the standings. So every game matters. It's gonna be very crucial for both these teams to do as well as they can. And I mean, one of these teams will end off winning. It just depends how Aqua and Worm play each other and can fit playstyle wise. It's going again. Aqua will be representing the blue side of the field, and Worm Gaming will be representing the orange side. So both teams definitely gonna come in. Match will be starting in just a few minutes. How's everybody in chat doing? You got any predictions on who you think is gonna win this one? I'd love to hear them. I am really I am just itching to get in there. I'm so excited. I want to see this match right now. It is definitely shaping up to be a big one, like every match in the IGL. We're just gonna see how both these teams play on the day, because that's all that matters. Again, so for Aqua, their captain will be Crossfire Banger, also known to many on Radiance as Will, and for Worm Gaming it will be Yazi. So, these captains definitely going to be a big match for them. They need to make sure their teams stick together throughout the whole match and fight until the very last second. Going to be a real matchup. Anyone can win, even though even though Worm Gaming are definitely the favorites. Anybody can win in these matches. One of the best things about IGL. You don't win until that ball drops. Until that last goal goes in. So even though Worm Gaming are completely undefeated and are currently battling Lime for that top spot, Aqua definitely wants to change the course of events here. And for those of you wondering, for Radiance Lime, their last team will be Astral Aurora. A very tough team if I remember correctly. Yeah, Astral Aurora is the third place team in the league, just below Worm and Radiance Lime, so this is going to be a very exciting last week. If Aqua wins this one, it will be in the hands of Lime to take that top spot. If Worm wins this, Aqua is going to have to hope that the teams above them do worse, and so that they can get that top 16 spot. Both teams, again, this match means everything to these teams. And for Aqua, it could mean their season. A loss here could end their season in despair. That's going to be the last thing that Aqua wants to have happen is a big loss here. And for Worm, a loss here will almost surely mean a second place finish instead of first. Again, having that top spot, not just for seeding, but also for that confidence factor. If you go into the playoffs as undefeated, then that makes you feel like the kings of the league. You feel like there's no way you can lose, and that confidence carries through every match that you play. Both these teams definitely going to have it's going to be an exciting showdown. I'm really interested in seeing what these teams bring out, because they're going to have to bring out all stops here to make sure that they secure a win. As the teams are just getting ready to join the lobby, teams are shaping up. This is going to be a very big match for them both. I'm excited to see what happens. I'm sure all of you watching are excited to see what happens. And I can't blame you. This match means a lot for both these teams. And we are just about underway. First match will be taking place on Manfield Nights as we wait for both teams to join the lobby. It will be Radiance Aqua versus Worm Gaming. Aqua 1-4, not the best season for them, but they'll be looking to take a win here, a surprise win here against Worm. They want to take that top 16 spot, while Worm here fighting for number 1. As we are just about ready to be underway. Everybody joins in. We're just waiting on 2 more players. Alright, 6 in. We're waiting on just 1 more. And they're in. You gotta spectate. Hopefully the servers are doing better for them than they are for me. Again, if there's any ping issues, they obviously can message me at any point. And we can always do a server reset. Both teams in. Both teams ready. And we are off. Radiance Lime in... Sorry, Radiance Aqua in the blue. Worm Gaming in the orange. As, again, this match is gonna mean a lot for these teams. Nobody wants to lose this. And for Worm, they have the added pressure of being the favorites in this match. And not just any favorites, but heavy favorites. They are expected to win this match. As Radiance Aqua here, maybe a little bit less pressure for them, as they are the underdog team. But who loves a good underdog story? Crossbar Banger with the first goal. And Radiance Aqua, better positioning on the field. Yazi pushed in a little too far onto that one, and he caught himself out of position here. Aqua takes the first goal. Already, maybe the nerves coming out here for Worm Gaming. It would be a very tough loss for them if they had to. Very, very tough for any team. A loss in IGL has so much. It's not just a loss. It's also a loss of momentum. It's also a loss of confidence. You feel suddenly you feel very vulnerable to literally anyone you play. But keeping that confidence is necessary if you want to have a good result. As OG Flying Saucer going to take this around the corner. Passing into the min. Sun takes it. He gets pressured off that one. As Aqua will fire it back. Yazi. They re-clear up. Both players go and nobody gets the touch. They both may have been trying to go for the dunk play. And when nobody hit the ball, that turned into a chance for Worm Gaming. And Yazi scores. They tie it back up immediately. And that net wide open. That demo in the backfield destroyed the rotation of Radiance Aqua. The 1-1 score line. But that won't last for long. Both teams looking to take hits on each other. No one backing down here. They want to take punches, and they want to be the ones to control those punches. As this one gonna be cleared back the other way. Goes into the mid. Crossbar Banger. Last one back. In awkward position, Yazi takes advantage. Another goal for Worm Gaming. And two misses here. On the side of Aqua. Yazi puts that one through. And already Worm Gaming a little worried about those nerves that they had. They fight right back. And it doesn't look like they're stopping anytime soon. That's a third. Right off the kickoff. And Yazi with, I think, what might be his hat trick. 3 goals on what feels like 3 chances for Worm Gaming. What an impressive array of shooting. You couldn't have asked for a better start for this team. As they're definitely not going to back down. They want more goals in this series. And I can't blame them. As Nostromo with a shot! And a save by Crossbar Banger. Yazi back in. And what a redact! Flying Saucer. A bit of a weak shot here from Yazi. You maybe should have gotten the corner on it. But OG Flying Saucer noticed that was going to be turned away. And he puts that in the back of the net. It took a bit of help here. It took a bit of luck. A dunk in there. But every goal counts. Look at that shooting from Yazi. 3 goals on 5 shots. As he almost makes it 4 for 6 there. Crossbar Banger had to crowd in his net. He does make it 4 for 7. And Yazi scores again. Radiance Aqua being pushed to their limits here on defense. And Fish definitely was not ready for that clear. As Aqua are getting pummeled by Worm Gaming. Nostromo collects. He's looking for a goal of his own. Sun clears it away. Crossbar. And Flying Saucer going to clear that all the way back. This game has not been close. And we're seeing just unrelenting pressure from Worm Gaming. Let's see how Aqua does on the offensive half. Can they turn this one into a scoring opportunity? As a double commit there. A bit of a miscommunication. Lucky enough, Worm Gaming isn't able to turn that into a chance, as Crossbar able to take it to the other side of the field. Worm Gaming, though, very quickly trying to push out of their own half. But they're getting pressed here. Nostromo, cool as you like it, avoids the bump, and he gets a flick using that Batmobile to its strengths to the backboard, and Yazi up, and that will be cleared to the corner. Fish, alone here to tell you to take it on his own. Ryan Saucer beats out 2 players, 1 left. But make no mistake about it, they do get the clear in the end. Nostromo here on Fish, a awkward situation, and Aqua scrambles in the backfield. It does get the ball away, but we're starting to see a bit of a rotation here. I just saw all 3 players on the same corner of the field. Very fortunate Worm Gaming weren't able to score that, as they did get the pass out. Still, 3 players very close together here. And I want them to maybe spread out more. As a pass, Sun, behind the other player. This one going back, Nostromo. With Yazi playing Enforcer. Crossbar Banger through the nets. Flying Saucer. Crossbar Banger actually gets the dunk on him. That dunk will not end in anything. A lot of times when you go for that dunk, you sometimes wish for a 50-50 just so it stays in the midfield. That one didn't go where he wanted it to. And that will end Aqua's pressure. But not for very long, they're already back on it. Sun looking for a goal, trying to rally his team forward for game 2. But Nostromo takes that, and he takes his time. He's just willing to wait out time here. But everybody on Worm Gaming caught out. Yazi gets the ball. That goes over his crossbar. That will hit the ground. Worm Gaming takes game 1. A convincing victory. They had by far more pressure than Radiance Aqua. They were the clear favorites. They were clearly the better team in this matchup. Now that will probably not last. Game 1, always known as kind of being a feeler match. So both teams gonna look to try to. So Aqua's gonna try to push that behind them. And Worm Gaming looking to continue that success. Yazi especially great on offense. 4 out of 7. He had by far the most shots. In that shooting department, really, Worm Gaming is the better team. Having 11 shots to the 4 of Aqua. Quite a difference. As we are ready to get set for game 2. Worm Gaming gets their first game win. They need 2 more. But with how they've been playing, 2 more doesn't seem unlikely. We are set up on Forbidden Temple. Is everybody ready and joining? We start up game 2. Aqua looking to make a better statement here. They're looking to try to take this one to Worm Gaming, because Worm Gaming took it to them last game. Worm Gaming had by far more pressure. It felt like they had a vice grip here on Aqua in many parts of that match, and that vice grip would at some points would force a mistake out of Aqua, and Aqua would have to see themselves down by another goal. They did score first, though. That's a great fact for them. They were the team to set the mood at the very beginning of the match. Maybe they can do it again. Yazi here, very close to getting that one in. Nostromo up. He's looking to pass it into the midfield for Yazi. Crossbar Banger notices that one. It will go backboard. It will go untouched for a very long time. Ryan Saucer does make the touch over to Nostromo. To Yazi! And that will go in! How did that ball bounce into the net? Nostromo goes for it, and it looks like Yazi definitely wanted to take that. Sun had decided to respect his touch, went for the block, but the shot never came through, and so that ball bounces into the net. An odd goal here to lead game 2. Fish to the side and to kick that to the corner. A very smart play. He saw the incoming challenge from Ryan Saucer, and he hit it to the corner away from where the challenge was going to go. The person here from Aqua, a lot of boom ball. They're just trying to fire it in the general direction of the net. Maybe they're starting to get a bit desperate here for goals. They just want any chance. They want to see Worm Gaming here break apart. And they might do it here with backboard touches. That's going to be very tough to read. Sun to the backboard. Looking to follow this up his own. Nostromo with a wild touch to his backboard. And Fish all the way back. Double taps it into the midfield. But not enough aggression here from Aqua. And Yazi on the transition gets a second. Goal for Worm Gaming. Yazi with his first. And I've been saying his name a lot last match. And this is why he is crucial to that Worm Gaming offense. That transition game there gets him his. But his shooting, he's been incredible. 4 for 7 last game, 1 for 1 this game so far. He may be able to continue that success as OG Frying Saucer. Not able to put that one on net. And for Aqua, that will mean not putting a third goal on the board. Aqua still searching for that first goal. It's been 2 minutes. But in this game, it's definitely been more even. Although, Worm Gaming definitely taking their chances more often. They're noticing how defensive Aqua is playing. Aqua is staying huddled in their backfield. And they're looking like they're in dire situations. Ryan Saucer gets a goal. And that's 1 goal for each player. Showing that Worm Gaming, everybody's contributing. 3 goals to 0. And Radiance Aqua, they're going to need to make some sort of a change up here. Because this current game plan is not working for them. Worm Gaming has been lethal on offense. They need to somehow stop that from happening. They need to be able to put up more offense, and they definitely need to play, in my opinion, a little bit more aggressive on their own field. When on offense, they definitely tried it there, and as you saw, Worm Gaming definitely looked a bit terrified in their own net. As this is Sun to the midfield. Crossbar Banger was the target, but the pass was too slow. Fish cannot make the touch. Ryan Saucer gonna take his time on this one. Tries to pass it out, but it's only to Banger. And Nostromo clears. Saucer trying to get that second touch. The transition game here from Worm. They're looking for a lot of redirects, trying to force Aqua to have to respect their touch and stay in their own defensive half. It's working so far. You saw Yazi score on it earlier with his redirects. So we know they are capable of doing it. OG Fine Saucer trying to break through here. As Worm, they're playing very aggressive here. You saw Yazi on the edge of that 16-yard box. And they really don't like to let up. A demo comes out here from Frying Saucer. Gets rid of Fish. The crossbar banger clears it. Frying Saucer to the corner. Yazi can collect. Great passing here from Worm Gaming. They are not giving that ball away. A lot of teams in that situation would opt to clear that ball long. But not Worm Gaming. They're looking to try to keep that ball as close as possible. They're not giving away the ball for free. They're trying to make something of it. And they're trying to add even more insurance to their score. As Nostromo continues that one. Yazi to the side wall. Crossbar Banger trying to hit it down. The Frying Saucer to the backboard. Yazi could hit this. And it will be a little bit high. Definitely saw it. He was very hopeful in that situation that he could get an insane redirect on that backboard. Maybe a pass into the down into the midfield. But it was not to be. Nostromo to the backboard. They're playing ping pong here. Every second ticking away from this clock. And that second just means it is going to be tougher for Aqua to even get back into this game. Nonetheless, maybe even win. They're gonna need to rally here just to get 1 goal. Sun out to Fish, but Fish not in the position to collect that. He does go for the 50-50. No smoke. Out for Yazi. Yazi trying to get a second touch. Instead leaves it. But Sun makes the save on his goal line. Down to the midfield. Gonna go across. That will end it. Game 2 goes squarely in favor of Worm Gaming. No issue for them. At all. As Worm Gaming seals the second match strongly in their favor. As we go back to the main screen. Again, Aqua, they're going to need to make some sort of a change here. They have been outplayed, outclassed in these matches, and they're not even playing that poorly. It's just Worm Gaming is so tough to beat on offense. They are such a tough adversary. And you really wonder for Aqua, how can they get back? Because they had more shots that match. They had 9 shots. Worm Gaming only had 6. But Worm Gaming with that 50% conversion rate, Aqua was 0. Worm Gaming had to play a lot more defense. They had to make a lot more saves that match. But again, whenever they marched onto offense, they marched with a purpose, putting that ball in that net and extending their lead. This game is definitely theirs. As we go to our third match here. Third match underway. We stay on Forbidden Temple. This one, Aqua needs to climb and make the reverse sweep. A very tough ask for them. But it is something that is doable. We've seen it happen multiple times before in the IGL. It is not uncommon for one team to start off slow, but build that momentum. And they definitely did for that last match. They had a lot more offense. They didn't look completely outpaced. They didn't look like they were completely stuck on their defensive half. So Aqua definitely needs to take that in stride. It's definitely a beacon of good hope for them. And so far, this ball hanging across both sides of the map. Neither team wants to keep it. Nazi goes for it, demo there. And he could get the goal here, as Aqua was not set up. They must not have predicted that ball to roll into the midfield, but it did. And Yazi, after his demo, turned around to go for it. Couldn't put the shot on target. Yazi to the corner here. Ryan Saucer going for a bump. And Yazi scores! That bump works in the favor of Worm Gaming. And they score first in the third game. What a bump here from Fine Saucer. Removes the defender. And Yazi, it's as easy as an open net. And that's the first goal. Worm Gaming, this is not a one-man show. As you may have thought from the first game, everybody is doing their part. Everybody knows what they're doing. Everybody's got their role. And they're doing it all to perfection. A pass here, down for Yazi. And that one almost went in. Definitely didn't see Frying Saucer from the side there. But he was definitely looking for mid. He was looking for gold. Yazi would have put that one on target. He was just behind that first challenge. As Aqua struggling to clear this one. Gonna bounce into the mid. Almost harmlessly it seems, but it's so dangerous in front of that net. There's so much pressure on the line here for both teams. This crossbar banger. I'm gonna get that dunk. As Aqua players collide into each other. The play does not result in a goal. They're definitely worrying that they're staying on defense for this long. They're gonna want to break out. That will be how they do it. A poor clear here from Worm Gaming. But that's returned with the poor clear from Radiance Aqua. As Aqua already right back on defense. And all that work that they did results in nothing. We're gonna have to do it all over again. They're gonna need to score at some point. Because they are currently 1 goal behind. Half of the game has gone through. This ball gonna bounce into the midfield. They clear here, but it's only to a Worm Gaming player. It's Fine Saucer. Out. Sun clears to Yazi. Yazi's gonna have to take his time here. He's got some players that have to rush back. Gotta waste time. He does so. Players are set up. And they get that clear right back. Great play from Yazi there. Wastes so much time on that defensive half. Allows his teammates to rotate back in. Such a tough skill. One that isn't really credited that often. You won't ever see it on the scoreboard. But those kind of skills matter so much. As Crossbar gonna go across field here with the air dribble. Gonna roll up the wall. Sun to the backboard. Gonna bounce mid. Fish jumping in. Just too slow. They need to have someone positioned better in the midfield, a little bit higher up. Here comes Sun! And eat my words, they just did it. Crossbar banger to the corner, and Sun, immediately up for that, beats Nostromo on the challenge, and plants that ball into the left side of the net. Game's tied. This is the first goal, and this is the first goal Aqua has scored since they scored in Game 1. It was like 40 seconds in. They've had over a 10-minute drought. What it feels like. It's seriously impressive for them. They definitely needed that to come back, and already, it's just they seem to have some new energy here. That goal really put spirits into them, high spirits. They are ready to face Worm Gaming head on. This Flying Saucer gonna go with the pinch here. Fish can't make the challenge. Yazzie scores, and another goal here. Worm Gaming answers back, and they answer with a bang. What a pinch! And those pinches, you can't usually control those so well, but they did exactly that. What a monumental shift here. And for Aqua, back where they left off, one goal down, and that might be two. Yazzie completes his hat trick, and I thought 3 for 7 was incredible. Game 1, we're not even done Game 3, and he's 3 for 4. Firing on all cylinders, literally. As Aqua, now it's a 2-goal deficit, and it's looking dire for them. 1 minute remaining. And for Aqua, they're going to want to make as much of this time as possible. They desperately need that goal. They need someone to step up and put that shot in, put a ball in the net, because it hasn't happened for them yet. They are finding themselves outshot here by Worm Gaming. It's not even that Aqua's playing poorly. It's just Worm Gaming is playing so much better. Their offense, and especially Yazzie, so lethal. But a broken rotation here, and Sun, this will be a goal. And damn, Sun gets the second goal for Aqua. Yazzie didn't rotate out in time, and Nostromo you cannot challenge like that as the third man. Going for a 50-50 in that situation is so scary. Because if you lose that, even if you neutralize it, you're risking an Aqua player putting that ball right on nets, right on targets, and cutting that lead in half. This ball goes to the mid. Yazzie, they're looking to score again, and they almost get one as well. Yazzie with some incredible speed. 10 seconds remaining. Sun trying to clear this one. Doesn't go far though. Nostromo gonna pass it up for Yazzie. Dunks away. Flying Saucer gonna let this one hit the ground. Worm Gaming takes Game 3. Series win. Series sweep. Not gonna be favorable for Aqua. And the storyline of Aqua. Could they make top 16? Well, that storyline is over. They have been kicked from the tournament. Whereas for Worm Gaming, they're gonna put the pressure on Radiance Lime. Can Lime do it? Gonna be a big question for them. A big question mark for Lime. I know a couple of their players are watching right now. They're gonna have to play against Astral, and they're gonna have to beat Astral if they want to match Worm Gaming. They're not gonna have to beat, and they're gonna have to beat Astral in a sweep. A big ask here for Lime, and a great statement from Worm Gaming. They really have set the tone, set the pace of the game. What a result here for Worm Gaming. As we end that series quickly, it ends in a sweep. Game 1 saw Radiance Aqua score that first goal, but Worm Gaming clapped right back. And throughout that whole series, whenever they needed a goal, it was Yazzie and his incredible shooting to bring it for them. But it wasn't just Yazzie who delivered. It was everyone on that team. Everyone played to their strengths. Worm Gaming definitely took it to Radiance Aqua. They won that game. They really held Aqua in their own half. What a win for Worm Gaming. What a statement for Worm Gaming. That win definitely going to give them, is going to give them the best opportunity they can for first place and finish into that bracket. But nonetheless, they're going to end their season undefeated. Gaming going to make it into the playoffs. And as for me, thank you all for watching so much. It was such an incredible cast. It really was. Thank you so much to Husper Banger and Yazi for organizing this and getting me to cast out here for you guys tonight. Again, my name is Sporty FC, and I'll catch you again another day. Have a good night, guys.